What's up, y'all? And there is Mr.
Morning.
who is concentrating on driving. We're headed out of town to go to another farmer's market this morning to check on some potatoes and some apples. I don't know, our potatoes, we had some potatoes, but it just really wasn't bountiful. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just jumping all over the place. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really concerned about what's going on in the world, what's the food. I've been listening to some reputable, not just anybody, some reputable people that keeps up with what's going on in the United States and elsewhere. But I just want to say this. There was one statement that he made. It was in reference to bread. There's somewhere, and I just kind of caught the back end of it, that someplace they're selling like a loaf of bread for $12. It kind of goes back to the Bible, when the Bible says that we'll give a full day's wages for a loaf of bread. I can't say that's a full day's wage, but we're creeping up to it. So I just kind of want to say to you, and I have been for a while, that, you know, when you go to the store to get a couple of more cans of whatever it is that you were going to get, say green beans, well, instead of getting your 2 cans, maybe get 3 or 4 cans and start putting it back. I don't know if you've started or not, but I would highly suggest that, you know, to start every time you go to the store, because I'm telling you, prices are they're skyrocketing right now. So get what you can get. The meats, the cattle, the farmers are selling their cattle now. There's a drought in the West. That they can't even water their cattle. So I'm just saying, guys, it's happening. It's happening, and maybe some of you just kind of been saying, oh, well, it ain't going to get that bad. It's continuously getting worse and worse and worse. And just think about you and your family. I would suggest that, I'm sorry for the bumpy. I would suggest that, you know, maybe talk to your family and, you know, kind of let them know what's going on if they've not been keeping up with things. Anyway, we're headed now to, like I said, the other farmer's market. There's one here in our little city, but I want to get some potatoes and some apples. She said for me to possibly come back in the middle of August. Well, I told Mister, I said, this other place that we've been to before, they seem to be always stocked up on stuff. So I don't know what all I'm going to get. Like I said, I'm looking for apples and some potatoes today, so I can can those. And, well, the potatoes and the apples, I'm probably going to can some, but just depends on the apples. I want to dehydrate a bunch. So, and, you know, it just depends on what else is going. And hey, did y'all hear about that place that they had like a pasture of corn? For, you know, human corn, not for feed, but, you know, the humans that we can eat. That there was a gentleman that was out there that was getting some ears of corn, because I think it was the next day they were just going to turn it all under. Come on. What's going on? Well, we know what's going on. But, to waste food like that? If they didn't want it, give it away. And it was supposed to be a grocery store that planted this field. Give it away. You don't want it, don't plow it under. Give it to some families. Let them come out and pick it. Well, anyway. Okay, guys, once again, I forget to video on my phone, so I didn't take my camera. But I want to tell you what we did. We went by several of the produce places. I did get me a half a bushel of red potatoes that were $15 for a half a bushel, $30 for a bushel. But by the time I was thinking I bought all these potatoes, I probably maybe come out about the same, but I want to can them. And what I'm going to do, the red potatoes still have a little bit of the dirt and everything on them. And what I want to do, let me get them out of the sun here. Lord, we just took them out of the car. And okay, let me move them out of the sun. We just took them out of the car. And let me see. There they are. There they are. I don't know if you can see them or not. But anyway, there they are. I just got to clean them off. I'll clean them off really good with a brush. And then I'm just going to quarter them or half them and go ahead and can them. Then we stopped by Aldi, and I just told Mister, I said, I just want to go by there and whatever strikes my fancy at the moment. There's just so much still I want to get, just for good measure, so to speak. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I really don't. I'm just listening to things, and everybody's, well, you can't listen to everybody, you know. There's just too many people saying it. There's too many people that are in an industry, say, that work in certain stores or whatever, and they are giving updates as to what's going on. We did stop by, like I said, Aldi, and I got a couple cans of carrots, but mainly because I was just trying to look. I got some, sorry, had to bend over to get it, but like chicken breasts and things. I think I got 4 or 5 cans of that. I've got some mushrooms. I've got maybe 6 cans of corn. I'm sorry, I probably could show you, but I'd have to. Oh, and guess what? I got a thing of pesto. I love pesto. I like fixing some egg noodles or something like that, and put a little bit of butter in it and put some pesto, mix it up and eat it. Whew, that's good. But okay, let me sit down. So anyway, that's what we did today. I wanted to stop by Dollar General, and we haven't done that yet. Look at my hair. Anyway, I keep grabbing my phone, and doesn't matter which side I put it on, it's always that hand that wants to grab the phone where the camera is on that side. But anyway, I want to go to Dollar General, and there's some things, like we looked at egg noodles at Aldi's. It was like $1.75, I think it was. The last that I remember, it could have gone up. Like everything's going up at Dollar General. I think it was $1.25, so that's 50 cents less. Now, that doesn't mean that it's still that price. It might have gone up to be the same thing. But I told him, I said, let's just go by there, because there's just certain things that I want to look at Dollar General anyway. I want to look at some cough syrup for this coming season. I want to look at some more canned goods. I'm just kind of check it out, see what their prices are. They used to have these canned hams like with $3 or something. Now, honestly, I don't eat pork. That's just a personal preference. I'm not telling anybody not to eat pork. This is just Sheila here, and Sheila just does not eat pork. One thing the Lord tells us not to. But anyway, that's just another story. So I just kind of go on that. But there's still some canned ham that's there, because when I look at it, when push comes to shove and you need some food, I'm going to eat that canned ham. So I want to go and look at that and see how much that is. The last time that I saw it was like $3 and something. Of course, it could, like I said, everything is going up, everything, and it's pitiful. And there's places that are closing down. Shelves are getting emptied. Where we came from Greensboro, and they were talking about the Costco's that's there, and how it's and that's from my own hometown. So, I knew that this had to be so, because I know a lot of people that live in my hometown. And they're saying, Sheila, it's getting bad. Now, I'm saying this not to put fear in you. I always told you this. It's not about fear, it's about wisdom. And go to the store, get you extra cans of this or that, please. Get you some rice, get you some pintos. You can dry can those, even if you don't know how to pressure can. You can dry can them, and that's easy peasy. Just look on my channel and look for dry canning on certain items. So in August, around here at the farmer's market, the apples are supposed to come in. I don't like those soft apples. I like the really hard, crunchy ones. So I want to dehydrate a bunch of those. And then I like to make some stewed apples, can them and put those to the side. We probably will go back either tomorrow or Friday. And I want to get a big bag of beets. Do y'all like pickled beets? Y'all need to taste mine because it's good. Because I'm not really a beet person, but the pickled beets that I make, y'all gonna love them. Mister used to he'd sit there and eat a whole jar by himself. He said, these are the best beets I've ever had. And he likes my pickled okra. And we got okra coming in too. So I'm going to be canning that probably, I don't know, if by this weekend or at least the first of next week. Anything that you can. If you can dehydrate, do it. Like, I just bought some bananas. Of course, I'm going to eat those. But, get you some bananas and dehydrate them. And those would be like little snackies for later. Or the apples, like I said. And there's just, don't waste the food. Don't throw out. If it's something you could do with, like if you have vegetables that are left over and you didn't finish them for dinner, save it. Make you some vegetable soup, and then you could freeze that. We have to be very mindful is the word that I'm trying. My glasses won't stay up. Mindful, and I'm just asking you guys that watch me, please be mindful. Please be mindful. And like I said, I stay up on a few of the YouTubers. And, I've been in this for a minute. I will say this. This is just not something new for Sheila. This I have been doing for a few years now. So, and I'm glad that I did. Start where you're at right now. Start. Because I'm telling you, the prices are going to keep skyrocketing. They're going to go up. I heard, now, I don't know if this may be fact, and I'm not trying to put fear in you guys, but the person that I listen to is pretty legit, and not everybody. When I say that, that means a lot of people, give stock in what he says. He's been around for a long time. He said there was one place, they were reporting to him. He gets a lot of emails and stuff in from companies, from this, that, and another. And I think that this one particular place, that a loaf of bread was $12. It reminds me of the word, when the word says there's going to come a point where we're going to give a full day's wages for a loaf of bread. And y'all have heard about the wheat and stuff, what's going on there, and about the corn, that just made me upset, guys. It made me upset for the fact that there's so many starving people. And I told Mr. today as we were riding, I said, to get that report, this grocery store had got this field that they planted corn in. Well, they are now, I guess it's today, it might have already happened, but when I was watching this gentleman, he said that they are going to turn under the corn, and it's got corn on the stalks. Now, why would you do that? That makes me furious. There's a lot of people out there that don't have any food. Put up a notice that says, "Hey, free corn, but you got to pick it." Or give it to the homeless, the shelter, so they can fix food for the homeless. You know what I'm saying? That's just plumb, I'm just going to say it's stupid. Just big S, stupid to do that when there's so many hungry people and people right now, give it to them, let them can it. Maybe they need food for the night for their family and they would love to have that corn. It's just things like that that gets on my nerves. I mean, to be that wasteful when our world and the economy is in bad shape and you want to do something stupid like that. You see, I get worked up. Get worked up. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I just kind of wanted to let you know what we did and just kind of get this off of me. I just had to vent a little bit. Stuff like this it just doesn't make sense. And I'm very concerned. I'm concerned for you and what you're doing. And what I mean by that is that if some of you have never heard this before, and I don't see how you can't because it's all over the news and stuff that's going on, just try to be mindful. Just really try to be mindful and or help somebody. If nothing else, just a smile or something. We're all going through, and there's some devastating times. People are losing their jobs, or some people just ain't working. Businesses are closing down because they can't find anybody to work. You heard about all these places that are, have gotten destroyed that are food producing places. And you look at that, it's like 4 or 5, and you go, what's the matter with this picture? I don't know. It's just more to it, guys. Just way more to it. But anyway, I doubt if I go down to the she shed today. I've got so much around here to do. I have just forsaken my house. These glasses, I'm telling you, I'm going to get a string back here and go around my head so I keep my glasses up. It's really worrying the dickens out of me, just sliding down all the time. And I've got those, what's it called, not bifocals, trifocals, I guess that's what you call. And so when it slides down, it's kind of, I got to see out of that part that's either far away or close or kind of halfway. And so when it falls on my nose, I'm doing all this just so I can see where that little part of it is in my glasses. Anyway, but it don't take glasses to see all this mess around here. My house is awful. And I need to do everything. And I also want to get in there and clean out my closet. I really need some new clothes. I'd rather spend the money on, getting some more food and stuff, but I've gained so much weight. And plus it's just half those clothes in there. I did a closet cleaning not very long ago, but I need to go in there and do it again. And I told Mister, I said, I know I got to do it. I know I also need to go to someplace that's reasonable and get me some other clothes. I would like to go ahead and get me some more shorts for next year. I don't know if these stores are going to be open, to be honest with you. And I like to go ahead and get me some more shorts because all of mine are just, they're wore out. And some more shirts. I need to get me a new apron too so I can do my crafts. Now crafts, should I be doing that? Should I be concentrating on that? Well, you got to do something that you enjoy. And I really do enjoy doing crafts. It's kind of my outlet. So anyway, I want to get me a new apron. And I probably can make one. You know it. I don't know. I'll give it some thought. But I've got to clean out my sock drawer. Have y'all have all these socks that you save them, but you don't ever wear them? And you go, well, I might wear them one day. Kind of like your clothes. I got a whole big, in fact, I got 2 big things. Because I used to love socks, knee socks. Big, thick boot socks, because I was a blue jean boots kind of girl. And I've got all these I don't wear. And I got these thin ones too. I don't even know what's the point wearing them real thin ones kind of like hose or something. I don't wear those. I need to get rid of them. I need to make up, have some space in there. And I don't have hardly any space. Mister goes in there all the time. He goes, you don't wear out these clothes. He says, Sheila, you might want to, think about, because he knows not to tell me. He said, you might want to think about, cleaning out the closet. I know what he meant. So, but it's the truth. I do need to go in there and do that. And I'm saying all this because I'm sitting here just looking around. I got clothes in a basket right there. Let me just show you. See, I grabbed it. Look, see that? Right there. I got clothes I've got to fold up. I got another dryer in there that's full of clothes. And then I got a washing machine. If I don't get them out, put them in that dryer, I'm going to have to wash them all over again. Do y'all ever do that? You forget they're in there. Then I got to wash them all over again because they stink. Because I get sidetracked. There's just so much to do. It seems like there's really little time. And then when I do have the time, I'm so, not that I'm, well, yeah. When I do have the time, I'm just tired. Or it's just that time of day. About this time of day, that's about almost 4 o'clock, I just get pooped out. And all I want to do is just sit. I want to sit in the cool. And I just want to relax. I don't want to think about nothing. I do all my stuff basically in the morning because I'm a morning person. So about this time, I'm starting to get pooped out. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Y'all be praying for me, will you? Oh, speaking of prayers, y'all must be praying for me, and my foot has gotten so much better. I can walk a lot better because I had that plantar fasciitis. So y'all hadn't heard me say that in a while, have you? See, because y'all been praying for me. Well, I still got a little bit. See, I'm keep grabbing that freaking phone. I still have a little bit on that or something on the outside of my foot, and that gives me a dickens of a time sometimes. But I can walk a lot faster now. I can keep up with Mister when we're in the store. I can walk a lot of places, to be honest with you, where I couldn't before. So that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. So I want to tell you that. So y'all been praying for me. I know you have. Well, anyway, let me get off of here. Know that I love you, but guess who loves you more? You know who it is. No, it's not. It's not that one. No, not that one. It's Jesus. Jesus loves you more. Also, I want to thank you for all the comments. Y'all are so kind. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all tell me, you're just a sweet person, Sheila. Well, thank you. I try to be. Now, there is another side to me sometimes. Like when that guy turned that corn over in that field. But most of the time, I do try. But I love your comments. I love suggestions. Sometimes y'all help me out so much, give me suggestions. Go, Sheila, I do it this way. Or, Sheila, have you tried? No, I haven't, but you bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to try that. But anyway, let me get off of here. Probably my next video is going to be cleaning. Ain't y'all excited? Well, I'm glad somebody's excited. That's probably what it's going to be. Or clean out my closet. I need some inspiration. But anyway, I love you. Jesus loves you more. And until the next video, bye, y'all.